Dance Arts of Columbia provides fitness fun for everyone from 3 years old to adult. Dance Arts is a good environment where the friendly staff makes you feel comfortable. Dance Arts feels that dance is an art form that you can experience firsthand by learning tap, jazz, modern, musical theater, lyrical, and ballet. Dance Arts urges you to enjoy a sense of accomplishment while getting fit and having fun. For class information, call 875-1569. Dance Arts of Columbia, serving Columbia since 1979.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Monday, December the 15th. A pleasure to have you with us today. We're going to talk about, here we are, next week is Christmas, and if you're still wondering about what to get special people on your list and maybe they want to save money, well, Dave Mars is with us from the City of Columbia Water and Light. Good to have you here, Dave. Yeah. You have some stocking stuffer ideas for the homeowner that wants to save money, right?
That's the gift that keeps on giving.
I like that. I like that. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is called kilowatt. It's a watt meter.
It's a watt meter.
And what do you do with this thing?
Well, you take any 120 volt appliance and plug it into it, and then it'll read out on this nice digital format there how many kilowatt hours that appliance is used, and also keeps track of how many hours you have it plugged in. Okay, so if you want to see what we're talking about, you can watch the vodcast of this. Go to kbia.org, click on Radio Friends, and watch this segment. And it looks, I'm holding it in my hand, it kind of looks like a thermostat. Mm-hmm. And you plug it into the wall. Mm-hmm. Now, does it use any electricity just plugged into the wall? No, it just reads what's passing through it. It also lets you know what the volts and the operating parameters of the appliance are. But more importantly, there's one little pink button here. You push it once, it gives you the kilowatt hours. Push it again, it gives you the amount of hours that you've been monitoring the appliance. So it will tell you, you can monitor your refrigerator, and it will tell you how much electricity that refrigerator is using. Then you can calculate how much it costs you to run the refrigerator by multiplying the kilowatt hours times whatever it is you pay. Cost per kilowatt hour. Right, and you can get these at local hardware stores, or you can go online to a kilowatt meter. They're around, I see them as low as $20 and maybe $30 be the average. Actually, it'd be kind of fun just to have one. And the other thing you can, we've talked about those phantom power. Oh yeah. This is great for this. Yeah. Where you keep your plug your computer, your printers, everything into this, and you'll take them. You'll demystify that whole proposition. Right. So put one of these on your computer that's turned off but still plugged in, and see how much energy you're using. That's right. And the instant on TV, the same thing, right? Yeah. So if you turn those things off or unplug them, you are going to see a lower electric bill. Well, that's what you're going to find out. I'll keep it a mystery because some of those appliances use a lot less energy than you'd think they would. Okay. Here's something else you have. Yeah. It's called a no-contact infrared thermometer. That's right. And how does that work? Well, it's basically a gun similar to this one here, and you basically aim it at a object, and you get what temperature it is. Mm-hmm. So you can aim it. It looks like a little gun. Mm-hmm. You aim it at the wall, and you can see if you're losing heat through the wall. Right, and you can, as a little laser pointer, so you know where your temperature is. And if say you have your ductworks in the ceiling, and you want to know what kind of heat's coming out of those, it also will do your hot water. You turn the hot water on, point it at that, and tell you don't have to actually run the water on it. Well, not on it, but just run into the sink and then aim this at that little puddle or whatever, and it'll tell you what the temperature of the water is, plus what the temperature of the wall is, plus what the temperature of your griddle is. If you want to do some gourmet cooking, when that griddle is right temperature where you put your meat in there. It's a real versatile device that runs, again, about 20 to 25 hours. It's called a non-contact infrared thermometer. Mm-hmm. That's really neat. Then you've got another one. It's kind of like a step up, and it shows the temperature and the humidity. And the humidity, the humidity in the house. In the wintertime, we want some humidity to help hold that heat. Okay. Because the moisture of the air holds the heat better. Like in summertime in August, you don't want that moisture in the air, and that's why you're using air conditioner. But in the wintertime, a little moisture in the air helps you out. Keeps your skin nice, sinuses clear, stuff like that. Okay. And if your furnace doesn't have a humidifier, little portable humidifiers go a long way to help out. Do that small area, yeah. It gets really, even offices too are really dry this time of the year. There's not a whole lot of moisture input. Right, and the thing is, without that moisture in the air, you feel colder. Yeah.
And it's not good for you. You can catch a cold easier with lower humidity.
Yeah.
Am I right on that?
Yeah. Well, you want lower in the summer and a little higher in the winter.
Right.
Then this little device here is not an energy-saving device, but it's the most curious device that I had the honor and privilege of playing with many years.
Okay, it looks like a little remote control. If you're listening on the radio, not watching on the web, but it's got a little laser,
little light in it.
Little light. If you have an insect bite, like a mosquito bite,
particularly.
Now this is wintertime, and you're not.
We're hoping the summertime's coming, so get prepared.
If you want to get something that really, and I've never heard of it, and you said it works.
Yeah, my wife had 50 mosquito bites in her back one gardening season, and I treated each of those bites with this little light, and basically the poison of a mosquito is sensitive to heat, and so you put heat right on it. You won't get an itch or a scratchiness out of it.
Well, why couldn't you then just hold your mosquito bite over hot water?
Well, what hunters have done is taken a Bic lighter and lit that and get the little metal around it hot and put that onto the bite. So that's where the whole idea came from. Not all bites are thermolabile, they call it, which is heat sensitive. So mosquitoes, jellyfish, and that's really about it.
We don't have to worry about jellyfish here.
Well,
in Hawaii,
you might.
Jellyfish. But anyway, what's this thing called?
It's a Therapic. That's THER.
A Therapic. So if you go to the hardware store and you ask, would they
Well,
would they
not
have
hard.
them now?
This would be more of a like Walmart, CVS. You can go
or
online.
D&H, yeah.
And they're only like $12. They're really nice little
Okay,
items.
so ask for the mosquito zapper, the Therapic.
Therapic. That's
Okay,
right.
that would make a really interesting stocking stuffer. And they look at it, and they have no idea what the thing is, but come spring and
Works
summer,
really well. They've been on about 10 years, and it took them that long to penetrate the market as they have.
Never heard of it.
There you
Never
go.
heard of it. Well, you know what? We're out of time for today, but if people want more information on any of this, they can contact you at the Columbia Water and Light.
Right.
What's your
874-7325.
874-73225. Or they can go online at www.gocolumbiamo.com.
You got it.
And check out a lot of good information. 30 seconds, anything in particular that we should do around the house to save energy?
Well, if you don't want to buy a thermometer gun, you might just try to buy a little inexpensive thermometer, because often your thermostat may not be giving the degrees that you've set it for. So it's good to have another thermometer standalone so you can walk around and see what the temperature is that you're being delivered. Because if you're getting more heat delivered than you want, it's going to cost you about 3% per degree. So if you got 3 degrees off, that's 9% more than you really want to pay for your bill. So just a simple thermometer can do a lot of good work for you, too.
Okay. All right, Dave Morris, thank you so much for coming by. Merry Christmas to you, and thanks for these suggestions.
Okay.
I like the mosquito zapper a lot.
You'll probably need it.
All right. Tomorrow, we've got the State Historical Society on. Our program directed by Travis McMillen of the Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio is Pat Akers from KBIA. Our floor director is Lowell Thomas. And our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. Have yourself a nice afternoon.